Happy Thursday, everybody. I'm Amanda Head, the Hollywood Conservative, and this is your Hollywood Minute. This is my last video for the week until next Tuesday because I'm taking a long weekend, and Monday is the 4th of July, one of my favorite holidays, and I ain't working. So this is your send-off into the weekend. Now, I'm probably going to age myself a little with this, but I grew up in the Friends era. I remember I was maybe a freshman in college when the finale of Friends aired, and it was a huge deal. I mean, all eyes were glued on it. Everybody was crying. Are Ross and Rachel going to end up together? She's going to Paris for the Louis Vuitton job. Are they going to link up? Blah, 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 blah. It was wonderful. I still love Friends. I still love watching the reruns. I think it was an amazing show. The chemistry among the actors was incredible. The ability of those actors to mold to the characters as the seasons went on. By the time they got to season 4, 5, and 6, and then on to, gosh, how many seasons were there? 9 or 10 or something? I mean, it was perfect. It was absolutely perfect. Those people, those actors became those characters. Subsequently, why, with the exception of Jennifer Aniston and her latest job, Morning Show, most of them haven't really been able to do anything else. They haven't really broken out of that Friends mold. But Friends, I loved it so much. The writing was so witty and funny. But via the Daily Wire, Friends creator pledges $4 million to atone for lack of black leads on the series. Friends co-creator Marta Kauffman is planning to atone for her crime of not having enough diversity on the hit NBC comedy series, she told the LA Times in an interview. "I've learned a lot in the last 20 years, she said in a Zoom interview. Admitting and accepting guilt is not easy. It's painful looking at yourself in the mirror. I'm embarrassed that I didn't know better 25 years ago. Friends documented the lives of 6 single people living in New York City. The series, which ran for 10 seasons, from 1994 to 2004, became a worldwide sensation, considered one of the most successful comedies ever made. It boasts 62 Primetime Emmy Awards and a host of other awards and accolades. Fun fact, the fountain from the intro is right down the road at WB Ranch. She said further in the interview, "I would have been insane not to hire those 6 actors. What can I say? I wish Lisa was black." I should have prefaced it. She told the Hollywood Reporter this prior to the special airing. A lot of people, if you remember, they had a Friends reunion special that aired sometime last year, I think. So she's now pledging $4 million to her alma mater, Brandeis University. The money will be used for African American students specifically. Here's my thing. I think she's smart. I think that if she had it to do all over again, she would cast the exact same people. Because $4 million, her penance to the woke world, $4 million is a very small price to pay compared to a series tanking because you hired for race and not chemistry. No, I'm not saying that black actors aren't good. No, I'm not saying that black actors aren't good as white actors. I'm saying that if you choose race over value and talent and acting chops and chemistry, then you're going to end up with a subpar product. And that goes the same for people who are choosing white people based on race. It's all about the meritocracy. You have to choose the right person for the job, or in this case, the right person for the role. So Marta Kauffman, I think that this was very strategically wise, and there is no telling how much money, 4 million times a lot, that she made from the Friends series, and is still, I would imagine, still reaping the residuals and the production revenue from that, because I'm one of those people. I still watch it when it comes on, TBS or whatever it is. I'll still watch it. I'll literally still stream it. I love the show so much. And thank goodness it doesn't exist in today's climate and culture, because they wouldn't be able to say half the stuff that they do on the series. And they don't even say anything bad. It's just that, it wouldn't have survived in today's woke climate anyway, okay, everybody head over to my website, thehollywoodconservative.us, sign up for my daily emails. Go to my pillow and use my promo code Hollywood. Everybody have a fantastic weekend. Remember what this holiday is all about. I'll just give my little spiel. Obviously, I think it was Sam Adams who refused to acknowledge July 4th, 1776 as the Day of Independence. He wanted it to be July 2nd, but July 4th was the day that it was ultimately adopted. These 56 intrepid, courageous men with this super radical idea that a government should rule of, by, and for the people, that it should have to answer to the people that it governed. That was a very, very radical thing in the 1700s. And they sat there for 2 months in Philadelphia in June and July, going over what was going to be in this, what was ultimately a charging document with, I don't know, 75 or 76 or so charges against the King of England, against King George, these indictments against him. And I mean, you know, they said that we will all fight together or we will all hang separately. And thank goodness for George Washington and all of those men. Yes, men. Also, thanks to the women. Abigail Adams was notorious for having very strong political opinions and acumen. So a lot of very important women of the Revolution as well. But happy 4th of July, and everybody have a fun, safe weekend. Remember what it's all about, and I will see you next week.